launch angle, perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on him. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They send him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Now two are going to change the play.
The tight end in motion right.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy. Unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
But now he appears to be in some pain.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5.
Go ahead.
Now they'll change things up.
Watch it, Oscar.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When you look at this Packers defense, they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Valdez-Scantling in motion left.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And he missed it. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Here we go, Scott. Let's go.
And this is incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Roach. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Go, check. Go, check.
At the 24-yard line.
Off play action. Roach. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
21G, 21G.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And now they'll shift things around. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big gain of 31 on third down. Here's Tua.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
That's out quickly to Bateman. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Those defense for the Packers, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
St. Brown in motion right.
Tua going to throw.
He'll find Bateman once more.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Fourth down and less than a yard.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Boswell's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Rocco 80.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Let's go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Roach.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
It's a gain of 8. And the Packers, first down.
Ready, set.
Down at the 48-yard line.
10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Get it. Panther 6.
Off the play fake. Roach.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go.
Back to throw. Roach. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he will try to run.
To the right side and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Well, Tua is going to change things up.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
A gain of 18.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Detroit.
Solo left Zion. Double one, hard.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
This one swung out to Williams.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
20, TX. Corner, hey, 21G, 20.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 46 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
18.
A first run now for Kyron Williams.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps him advancing the ball.
Ready, roll. 32 stinger. 8, step.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 8-yard pickup. And the Lions
All right, fellas,
first
listen
down.
up.
Steady.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the Packers' 24-yard line.
18.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Tua.
Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
21G. Out.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Cowboy 80.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Here's 3rd and 7.
Get it.
Operating from the gun, Roach. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 32-yard line.
Now 2 are going to change the play. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. But the defense quick to read this. They bust in and drop him before he could take the shot downfield.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing to start the drive. Roach.
Shakir hauls it in.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches.
Looking to throw. Roach.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco. Ready.
Out of the gun. Here's the give to Hubbard.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Sets up fourth
And I
down.
think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Back to throw.
Open man downfield is Duvernay.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
First down. A gain of 34 yards. First down, Lions.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Tua, the final shot before half. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. Abdul Carter.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
And now an audible here into something else.
Looking to pass. Tua.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Right back to Hubbard.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
At the 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hubbard fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
Stop short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Back to throw. Roach. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 1st down, it's Blue.
53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
They go again with Blue. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Blue trying the right side. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
That's who is going to change things up.
Solo left side. Let's go.
On 3rd down, they run with Blue. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Tua. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He'll try and do this himself. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Watch it, Oscar.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down here as sacked. They push him back to the 34.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Tua going to throw.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
All right, fellas, listen up. Hey, turbo one, high.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, smash Bronco. 19 tight, 19. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
16 more on that one and another 1st down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Roach. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
For the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Now Tua.
And the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Now Tua going to change the play.
To try again after the sack.
Tua.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And some space here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And in for the Lions touchdown.
Ben Sinnott,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now down to 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off play action. Roach. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Off the play fake. Roach. Touchdown, Packers!
Garrett Wilson.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Packers are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
1st down.
Turbo one, hard. Turbo one, hard.
Now Tua signaling to change things up.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time.
And he's got some space here. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
Ready? Go, Reed. Ready, ready, ready.
Now he'll try to run with this.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Down. 19, Tiger. Ready, ready.
Straight ahead with Hubbard.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Roach. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point attempt here still to come. And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
All right, fellas, listen up. Spin.
They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Screenplay set up for Williams.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Lions first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Detroit.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. First and 10.
And as this defense walks off the field,